Welcome and thank you for always joining us. We are looking at KCSE 1995 Paper 1 question number 22. And the question reads, the figure below represents a plot of land A, B, C, D, where BC is equal to CD, and this one is equal to 60 meters. Angle BCD is 120, ABC 75 and ADC 85 degrees. Calculate the distance BD via A. So for us to work on the first question, which is part A, we first need to interpret what we have. We know that BC is equal to CD, and therefore we have been given the length as 60 meters. If we start by joining B to D, we are going to have an isosceles triangle BDC. And if we have an isosceles triangle, we know the base angles are equal. So we can take 180 minus 120, divide by 2, you get 30 degrees. Meaning the size of this angle is 30. This is also 30 degrees. Meaning if this is 30 and the entire angle is 75, meaning we are going to remain with 45. This one is also going to be 55 degrees here. And if this is 55 and this is 45, the angle here is going to be 80, because 45 plus 55 is 100. From 180, we remain with 80 degrees. We are going to use sine rule to solve these triangles. We know if we take BD, divide by the angle that corresponds with BD is 120. So we say BD over sine 120. This must give us either BC or a CD divided by the sine of angle that corresponds to either of these two sides. And therefore, if we use BC, we are simply going to use the length BC, which is 60, divided by the sine of the angle corresponding to BC, which is 30 degrees. If you cross multiply, we are going to have BD sine 30 being equal to 60 sine of 120. Divide both sides by sine 30. BD is going to be 60 sine 120. You divide by the sine of 30 degrees, and this one is going to give us approximately 103.92 meters. Once we have BD, we can still move down and use other sides. Remember, we are supposed to calculate B to D via point A. And therefore, if we use this other side, which is AB, because we need the length BA and AD for us to get the length that we are looking for. So we can use BA divided by the angle that corresponds with BA is 55. So we divide by the sine of 55. And this must be equivalent to, we are going to rely with BD, then we use the angle that corresponds with BD, which is 80 degrees. So our BD is 103.92. You divide by the sine of angle 80. If you cross multiply, our BA is going to give us 103.92 sine 55. You divide by the sine of angle 80, and this one again BA will be approximately 86.44 meters. Once we have our BA, we can still move down and work on the length AD. So if we take AD, You divide by the angle that corresponds with AD. The angle that corresponds with AD is the angle 45. So we divide by the sine 45. This one is also going to give us 103.92, which is a common point. You divide by the sine of angle 80. You cross multiply AD is going to give us 103.92 sine of angle 45 divided by the sine of angle 80, and again this one gives us 74.62 meters. Once we have BA, which is 86.44, we also have AD, which is 74.62. We can now be able to get the distance BD. So BD via A will be equivalent to 86.44. You add 74.62, and the sum of these two will give us approximately 161.06 meters. By so doing, we'd have calculated the length BD via A, and we have our 5 marks. Now we go to part B, and in part B, the question says the plot is to be fenced using poles that are 3 meters apart, except at the corner A, where the 2 poles next to the corner pole are each less than 3 meters from point A. Calculate the distances from the pole at corner A to each of the poles next to it. So we are going to use our common point, which is A, then use the length AB and also A to get the distances that we are looking for. Using our AD, we are going to have the length AD, which is 74.62. You divide by the interval, which is 3, and this one is going to give us 24 rem, 2.62 meters. And if we use BA, we are going to have the length 86.44. You divide by the interval, which is 3, assuming the other intervals are equal, we are going to have 28 rem 2.44 meters. And in this case now, we are going to use the remainders to get the distances we are looking for. So the distances from our common point A will be 2.44 meters and also 2.62 meters respectively. Thank you for watching and welcome to our channel. And in case you are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two to click the subscribe button so that anytime we publish a video like this, you will automatically be given a notification.